Hello everyone. This is just a video for credit recovery um, on how to work through Schoology and our Edmentum program. So first we're actually going to start in the Schoology part of it. So each student will have access to a Schoology page. So this trimester 1 of 2020, you can see it here. So if you want to get access to contact information, English papers that you might have to write for credit recovery, things like that, this is where you'd go. So if you click on the credit recovery page, and all students in credit recovery will have this Schoology page available to them. If they do not, please contact me and I will make sure that you have access. So when you click on the credit recovery page, it will bring you here. So here you can see all the materials for credit recovery currently, and I will continue to update this and add more information as I see fit. First, the first folder you'll see is the resources and contacts. If you click on this folder, you will have access to all of the credit recovery teachers. So the first one is just all the teachers on one page with just their email. Then in each separate one, you can see each of the teachers along with their subject area. If you click on one of the teachers, we'll take Mr. Ramey, for example. So he teaches social studies. You can see that he's available each day, Monday through Thursday from 6:30 to 8. You can join him on his Google Meet to get help with a subject or to take a test by clicking on the link below. So all you have to do is click on this link and you'll be able to go to his virtual classroom. You can also see his WebEx link here, and then his email if you just like to send him an email. Other teachers, their pages look just a little bit different. I'll go to Mrs. Carlson. She teaches English. You can see on her page, it has a picture of her so you know what she looks like. Here you can see her email. You can see her Schoology. Here is her Google Meet URL. Here is her WebEx URL. She also has her phone number and then her office hours for credit recovery. So I know we have 2 different time slots at the moment, but you should always make sure which teacher is available at each different time slot. I know right now she's available from 3:30 to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday to help with any homework for credit recovery or to take any mastery test. So now I'm going to go back to materials. Next is student expectations. All students typically should or are mandatory to attend my intro expectations meeting at the beginning of each credit recovery trimester. So here I go over all of the student expectations, but I also have this linked here so that you can refer to at any time. So make sure that you go through the student expectations. Now we'll go back to materials. Here, this folder, it's English paper submission. If you need to write a paper for an English class that you did not pass during one of the trimesters, this is where you'd submit papers. You would work with your English teachers to know exactly what paper you need to work with and so forth. Next is the Edmentum folder. If you click on Edmentum login, it will tell you how you need to log in. Click here, and it will bring you here. So then, if we go back to the Edmentum folder, so that's actually the link that takes you to actually go log in. Here, kind of tells you, and here I have also added the link that you can just click on to go. Otherwise, this is the this is what comes up. You always put, for your account login, the top one, you'll always put SWCSD8 as your account login. Then you enter your username and your password. If you don't know your username or password, ask myself or another credit recovery teacher. We have access to that information. So let's go back to materials. Here, I put a link on how to enable email notifications. So when you get an email, a notification will pop up on your Chromebook saying that you got an email. Credit recovery teachers try to email students, encouraging them to work, asking them if they need help and so forth. And a lot of the times, students don't necessarily get that email. So that's really all there is in the credit recovery Schoology page right now. Continue to check on this as I constantly update it. Next, we're going to go to Edmentum. So here, like I showed you, the first thing that you do is the account login is the SWCSD8. You put your username and your password. I'm just using a made-up account. So I log in. To try that again. So let's try this again. Log in. South Washington County School District 8T. Oh, that's why I had this name spelled wrong. Okay, there we go. So now we're logged into this account. So once you're here, you'll be able to see all the work, and this is on your home page. So here you can see that these are your active assignments. You can continue working. Sometimes you might have this where it says activity locked, select a new activity. So what you're going to want to do is just go down here and click all activities. So we're going to come up here and do this one though. So here we'll see all of our activities. You can see all the keys up here. You'll see if it's in progress, not started, so forth. You can see we just kind of went in for 14 minutes on this one and 2 minutes on this one just to kind of show you what it looks like. So you can click on that. You can click play to continue. Once you're done, you'll have to take the mastery test to pass that section of this subject area. But understand you need to be supervised by a credit recovery teacher in order to get credit for the mastery test. If you take the test without a teacher being supervising you, I will have to invalidate that test and you'll have to retake it again. So make sure you take these tests with a credit recovery teacher. You'll be able to see that. So these are blue, obviously they're in progress. Once they're green, they're completed, you're done with them. Once you get all the way to the bottom, you just go to the next unit and so forth. If you want to check how much time you've spent in something, as we have a mandatory time limit of 1.5 hours per day, Monday through Thursday, that you need to work. Just click on all my work, and I believe your time on task for that day would be right here. And it depends on what subject area, because if you kind of hop around from English to math and so forth, they might all be different. So if you did 17 minutes of English, it would say that. Here it'd say biology, you did 11 minutes for that day. So just make sure you're adding them all up and you're getting 1.5 hours per day. So we don't want you to be marked absent. So just continue to work hard. Once you're done with all of your assignments, I will check you off that you're done with and have earned your credit, and I will email both you and your parents saying that you're done with your credit recovery and no longer have to attend anymore. If you have any questions about the Schoology credit recovery page or Edmentum, please let me know. I would be happy to help.